Flagstaff 26 RKS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Great little couples camper, and by and large, really well kept too. You look at the outside of it, and you know, kind of plain, nothing too fancy. You can see where it's obviously been stored outside. Skin's a little chalky here and there. Your stickers are obviously peeling, and that's really kind of to be expected, from a camper this age that's stored outside. So that didn't really surprise me, doesn't offend me. That's just purely cosmetic anyway. That doesn't affect the structure of the trailer. That's what I look at on an older camper. How's the structure look? Went over it pretty close. I see a little spot here where the fiberglass had cracked a little bit, but it was patched. So that's good. That's good to see. Aluminum wheels are going to look good over time. All your window seals and everything are looking pretty fair. Anytime you get on something older like this, really highly recommend you come look at it in person and put your own hands on it. But I mean, by and large, for the money, for the year, pretty solid little camper. It'd be a good first time, like, starter adventure camper from someone, given the age. Depreciation's just not an issue. And, after a year or two, if you like it, great. Swap it out and you're basically be no worse for the wear. And if you don't like it, good. Sell off of it and be done with it. This is an easy in, easy out type of camper. Rear kitchen with a sofa slide right here, which is still a very popular floor plan that continues to be a top seller today from a lot of brands. Well, first of all, I was really impressed. After looking at the outside, couple little things here and there, I was like, okay. But I got inside and I saw how they maintained this thing. They had to have cleaned it every time they were done. If you see footprints on the floor, those are mine, and I feel guilty about that after coming through the whole camper. Everything's in good shape. Your cabinetry, all of it's in top shape. But the folks down at Flagstaff run a really good factory. They always have. They've always put together a good product, and it's something that's always held up long term. And again, just looking at your high traffic seating areas, it's just not wore down. It's not broke down. There's still so much cushion in these. It's not even funny. They did everything right that they possibly could. When they traded it in, they had the table down and the cushions on it for traveling purposes, not for sleeping. They had all the window shades locked down and tight. They had everything where it needed to be. One of the reasons the RV is still in such good shape, despite its age, is the construction. It's fully laminated. What I mean by that is usually like your sidewalls of lightweight campers are laminated like that, but the rear wall, the front wall, even the roof. There's no way you can get away with pounding on the roof of an older camper like this unless it's just really well built. In a 26-foot lightweight trailer with central air, that's what these ducts are, that's extremely uncommon, but they were doing it way back when, way ahead of time down at Flagstaff. I saw this little clipping here, and I thought it was really cute. It says, "Life is not a race, but a journey to be savored each step of the way." I thought that was a cool little phrase. That's a nice little motto to live by. Perfect, like I said, couples camper, and it even smells good in here, honestly. I don't know what they cleaned it with, but it smells like cherries or something. Overhead entertainment center over here, which, looking at it, I don't think they ever put a TV up there. So these were campers, not RVers, which in my experience tends to mean they keep pretty good track of stuff. The freestanding table here can be moved around. So if you got bigger, smaller people, it works anytime. The closet right here was really not super conducive to still photos. So I want to open this up here so I can step back and give you just a really good look at it. So you've got this big, giant wardrobe closet with like a hat or glove storage up top here. Now what I like is they put the furnace and the converter at the bottom of the closet, which raises the closet floor up. Makes it a lot easier to get to and access all the stuff you're going to put in here. And it's a really smart use of space. All of your cabinetry in this is screwed, not stapled, not glued. That's another one of the reasons that the cabinetry is still so spot on, is it really can't wiggle. Now, I showed you a couple little cosmetic things outside. I want to show you one here in the bedroom. There is a tiny spot where there was just the smallest amount of water penetration. If you look at it, you can see a little bit of this wavy paper right here, but it's just the wallpaper peeled off. Now, the fact that the little nail heads right here, where they tack up this strip, are a little bit rusty tells me it wasn't just heat delamination. There was a little bit of water in there, but it's still dead solid. So whatever happened, they fixed it immediately. My estimation is they were probably towing this thing into a headwind in the rain. And the air pressure interchange from like headwinds from semis and whatnot allowed a little bit of water to sneak in here. And whatever happened, they addressed it immediately, because otherwise that'd be spongy. I'd be able to, poke my finger right through it, but you can see it's super solid. So again, couple little cosmetic items, but given the year of the camper, man, I expected a lot worse when I came in here. This really is a sharp camper for the year, for the money. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.